Welcome back, everybody, to Grand Tactician, the Civil War. I'm Grumpy Grandpa Gaming, and this is episode 15 of our Confederate Summer 61 campaign in version 1.09 using the A.O.M mod. No new units for this episode, so we'll go straight into the recap. We did just fight a battle south of Winchester, the Battle of Front Royal Bridge between Stuart's Corps to Shenandoah and General Ormsby, 2nd Corps of, I think it's the Army of Kentucky, maybe? Yeah, Army of Kentucky. I don't know what the hell it's doing out here, but I know the Army Command's back here somewhere, and that Corps is all the way over here for some reason. Don't know why, but it's there. And the Corps of Florida is still recovering its morale down here in the Keys. All right. So it's at 69% now, so in a few more days it should be at 100%. Then I would send it back over to Fort Jefferson and the Dry Tortugas. And the Corps of the Rio Grande Mounted Rifles is currently making Kansas bleed again. It is raiding its way up towards Fort Leavenworth. And it's just northeast of Topeka right now. Topeka, that's actually Council Grove. I don't know why it shows up as Topeka here, but it's Council Grove. So they're on their way to Topeka, Lawrence, doing a grand tour to the center and eastern side of the state. So they're on their way up there. All the other fronts seem to be quiet for right now. All my other intelligence reports on these units out here are months old. Reports over here are 4 months old. These are 5 months and longer. Reports for these two right here are 7 months old, so I don't know where any of these Union forces are right now, so as long as it's staying quiet, I'm a happy camper. Let the AI figure out what it wants to do. And once again, like I said last episode, we did lose sight of all the units that were camped out around here, minus the Army of Shenandoah and the 2nd Corps, which we just fought. Naval-wise, let's take a look here at our Raider Squadron. Yeah, these are taking forever to get ready. I purchased these thinking they'd be ready long before the Virginia would be ready, but it looks like even the Manassas might be ready before these ships are ready. But this also has to do with the port I do have them in is only a 2-star port, so until I can get them into a 3-star port, they will not get readiness any faster. This is showing not as blockaded right now. That's only because I just started the game, so once it runs a few hours, those blockades will pop back up. So, there is that. I think that does cover everything. Yeah, that covers everything for right now. It's actually a pretty short recap. So I'll be back when something happens. Alright, everybody. A little bit of an update here. So the Corps of the Rio Grande has made it into Fort Leavenworth in Kansas, and they are currently flipping the city in my control. You don't see them right now, but I did just have a quick sighting on one of the armies down here. I'm not sure which one that it was. Actually, looks like there's a whole group of them missing here. So, and I should have done this sooner, and I totally forgot to, is I'm ordering the Western Department with the Corps of the Missouri and the Corps of the Arkansas, even though it's only one division, up towards Springfield to support this operation here. So these guys are going to have to fall back out of here, because they are not going to be up here in time to draw away any Union attention. But if I do draw a battle down here, the troops that are up here will not be in that fight, so that is a positive. So hopefully I'll have 2 major engagements out here with not all their forces organized into one hammer. So we'll let this play out. Maybe it'll be done before the monthly update, which is in 2 days, and maybe it won't. We'll see. I'll be back. So, we have a few things going on here right now. It's April 29th in game. I really was hoping we are going to be able to make it to May, but that wasn't happening. So we have the Army of Occupation, which is 7,000 men heading towards the core of the Potomac. And if they get into a fight, they're going to drag the Army of Shenandoah in with them. And there are 18,000. Any units back here that I can't see. So there's probably units back there I'm not seeing right now. We'll probably get dragged into the fight. We also have the West Virginia force heading towards Winchester and the Corps to Shenandoah. I'm hoping the 2nd Corps does not get dragged into that fight. And out here in the west, the Western Department is moving north, slowly but surely. These are some pretty poor roads that they gotta follow along on. And we are about, I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen here. Oh, Corner Missouri's got another perk. Give them expert scouts. Just a couple of days away from flipping over Leavenworth in Kansas. So, and that's the only capturable city out here, so I'm hoping that flips the entire territory. But we'll don't know if it will or not, but we'll see. And yeah, so looks like we're about to have a fight either here in Manassas again or outside of Winchester. So roll this clock forward and see what we get. Nope, West Virginia force is moving past, but yep. Army of Occupation is coming at Lee with the Army of Shenandoah support, but they are 13 hours away according to this right now. And both those armies combined. So he's only got 7,000 men. So I think this might be a load in, load out. So, but it might be a load in, load out, might not be. So I'll either be back with the tactical map or back here on the strategic map. All right, welcome to the 9th Battle of Manassas Junction. Let's see here. How far away? They are 9 hours away, so they only got 7,000 men on the field right now, and their reinforcements are 9 hours away. So I'm just going to go and punch them in the face. So his army should be up here. Army of Occupation should be up here, and the Army of Shenandoah should be arriving from down here. So I think this might be a repeat. What was it? 6th or 7th Manassas, where McClellan was up in these woods and I surrounded him. I think this might be a repeat of that. So I'm going to get my forces set up and I will be back. Alright, we're going to fight this one quick and dirty before his reinforcements arrive. Like I said, I do believe they are up in here again. The artillery down by a road. But, so I'm just going to advance my infantry in line. See if I can't. If he's in here again, I'll just surround him again like I did last time. And in case I'm wrong, I'm leaving the cavalry division down here at Island Ford, and they should be able to hold it long enough for reinforcing infantry to arrive. And I'm sending Lee's life guard once again out to McLean's Ford to go capture that before the reinforcements can show up down that way. So 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it's April, so we got plenty of time left in the day. So we should be able to get this done long before the reinforcements show up. So I'm going to get my boys moving, and I will be back. Alright, it took me a while to even spot these guys, because it's got a light rain going on. Finally, this artillery shelling my skirmishers out here gave them away, so they're over here at the edge of the wood. I actually just ordered all my divisions to advance into the wood because I couldn't find them. Now I know where they are. So we're not going to drag this one out. We're going to speed it along. So we captured this point down here. That delayed the Army of Shenandoah up to 14 hours. And they only have 7,000 men, so it's going to be these 3 brigades over here. 5 brigades. Alright, you boys swing over here. Bring your skirmishers in. Get this fight done right now. Where's that cavalry brigade? There they are. He's so far back. Why can't I give an advance order? Oh well. It looks like Durham Rangers and my grunts along with Sam Wood's brigade will be leading this attack. And 2nd Division of Hampton's Legion, 22nd Infantry, and the Rockbridge Rifles will be supporting. As soon as they get up in position, let's give these guys some double time orders. Let's bring Lee and Ewell down closer to this action. And my artillery is going to be just out of range. I don't see the point of ordering them up. And we'll bring them up, but they're not going to have any part of the fighting. I'm not going to make it his worst nightmare this time and surround him because it is 16:30 in game time and I want this battle done before sundown so his reinforcements don't come into the fight. If I have to wait till the next day, it'll be a little bloodier, more than it needs to be. These brigades in line, I'll send them forward. Where's that cab at? Oh, and he's getting ready to break. You got him back inside Lee's control radius. Alright, boys. These guys in position yet? Not quite yet. I don't want to send these guys in until these guys are ready to go. Let's lay you down for now, so you're not taking unnecessary artillery fire. And that brigade's winded now. Advance to there. Grunt, you guys go after that brigade. You guys go after that artillery. And I'll wait to send in the Durham Rangers until these guys are moving. Crap, they might be in range of the artillery before they are in range of that infantry. And if these guys don't flush out in battle line, all the better. Because it doesn't look like they're going to. Yeah, it's not reacting at all. Yeah, Durham Rangers, get in there. Rockbridge, go after those boys. 22nd Virginia, same orders. These guys are just going to sit here and get shot. Let's just speed this up. That brigade's fighting at least. Rockbridge, I told you to goddamn shoot them. Go shoot them. Same to 22nd. Let's go. Shouldn't be sitting there taking volleys unnecessarily. There they go. Like Durham was getting ready to break again. They have not been having a good time in any of these battles. See if we can force a capture here, but this brigade's getting ready to break. It's probably not a good idea on my part. Nope. Alright, they broke. Right cause here. 10% casualties. They're not going to hang around long enough for me to get the higher casualty numbers. I'll pause this here and I'll be back with the post-battles. Actually, you know what? Let's go see casualties inflicted by the viewer units before I cut this. Not a very exciting episode so far. I don't care about the Army Shenandoah. So, Durham Rangers caused 197 casualties. The Grunts, 261. Sam Woods is not a viewer unit, but he caused 101. I think that was 2nd Division. Yep, Rockbridge Rifles caused 160, and the 22nd Virginia caused 53. This is more of a skirmish than anything, so we're going to keep this episode rolling for a little bit. So I'll be back with the post-battle screen. Alright, victory at 9th Manassas. I don't even know if I should even call that 9th Manassas. But, because he didn't take any of his guns, really. He drove them off. Huh. But we caused 800 casualties to McClellan's force for 448 of ours. I lost a few cavalry to that one volley they took, and I took a few more infantry casualties at the end. One of their brigades retreated into a division I had sitting on the wing, so they ran right into their skirmishers. Let's cut a really not much to say about this battle. But yeah, one of the things the AI does is it is going to, if it has reinforcements coming, it is going to wait. This is one of those cases where the AI should have retreated off the field as soon as my army approached. That would have been the smart thing to do. Especially after I took that one entry point away from them and delayed their army even further. I mean, it wasn't coming until overnight anyway, but just one of those things. Come on, load out. There we go. Victory at Manassas. So, I'm going to go through the whole spiel here. Caused 790 casualties, 84 killed, 235 captured. Our casualties are 448 men with 65 killed and 62 missing. And we captured 526 rifles and sent 246 enemy soldiers down to Andersonville Prison. Alright, so West Virginia force looks like it's going to skirt around and come down here towards Leesburg. So we don't have to worry about Winchester for right now. But I don't want to move Jeb because his readiness is still not that great. I don't know what's going on with him, but his readiness is never good. I don't want to hit that. And right before this battle, we did receive another stand of 10,000 Enfields, and those have been dispersed. I prioritized the Western Department for those weapons, so I thought they were going to have the next big fight. So, but all my armies, no one has reboard muskets anymore. Though I only had enough to hand out exactly what I had to my entire army, so everybody's got at least, at the minimum, Derringer rifles, which aren't that great. They're not much better than the reboards. Let's just roll this clock forward. And there we go. We have taken Fort Leavenworth. Or Leavenworth, Kansas, at least. Now, can we flip? Alright, Corps of Florida is... Corps of Potomac's in the siege. What? Really? Really? That's 17,000 men. I have 12,900. So let's bring Jeb back down. We'll take this fight on. So I'm going to cut this here, and I'm going to do a hard save before starting this next fight. So I'll be back. Alrighty, I was actually just getting ready to convert this fight into a tactical when Army of Southwest Missouri has popped up onto the core of the Rio Grande. And this is definitely a fight I'm not taking. I only have 5,400 cavalry and 11 guns in this corps against 15,000 infantry and 30 guns. This is just not, this is a fight I just cannot win. So, sheer number wise, they're just going to push me off the field. So I'm going to withdraw this army. Hopefully. Where are they withdrawing? What the hell? Yeah, the last place I want you to withdraw to. Dear God. Let me just pump another bond out. I was really hoping to flip Kansas, but that just didn't happen. Oh well. Where's the Western Corps? They're still moving up into Missouri. Right, back down here to Manassas. Alright. Got everybody who's involved now. I mean, I could let this siege ride out. It is in our favor. I think I might just let this ride out. It's pretty heavily in our favor. Problem is, Department of Washington and West Virginia force could come on down and join the siege. And actually, that looks like what Department of Washington is doing. All right. Definitely going to a tactical battle on this one. So I'll be back after the loading screen. All right. Looks like we're getting 9th and 10th Manassas in on the same episode here. And they do have to attack us. All the better. Let me see what forces I got coming in. So, Corps of Shenandoah will be here in an hour. be arriving from over here. Catharpin Farm. So the Union Force should be right here at Centerville. Or down here in McLean's. It could be either way. We're defending Oak Forest. So what I believe I am going to do is I'm going to set a division here along Braddock Road, one here in the wood, one here towards Brigsby Farm along this road, and one more division here. Cavalry division towards the rear as support. Artillery out here. I'll probably leave the engineers and Lee's lifeguard up by the objective point over here by Red Hill Farm. Yeah, let me get these forces set up and I'll be back with dispositions. Alrighty, got our disposition set up here. If you hear any snoring in the background, once again, that is my pity. She's happily snoring away behind me. So I have 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th Division spread and lying here. 1st Division along straddling Braddock Road, 2nd in the wood next to them. And 3rd and 4th covering the open ground and this road up here by Grigsby's Farm. I got Battery Napoleons here because they're back here because they had a good. They could fire over the defensive works here. The Parrot rifle here, the 110-pounder that I do have. There's only one gun in that battery. And my other 3 batteries of Napoleons and the 1 Blakely set up here to fire down in this direction if necessary. I have the Cavalry Division with Lee's lifeguard over here. And the Engineer Brigade is sitting here. So it should give me good coverage. I do think they are going to be coming at me from this direction. Probably coming right down the Warrenton Pike. So even if they don't attack towards my defensive works, I should be able to push into them at the very least. And my reinforcements will be here in an hour. So I'm not worried about being overwhelmed. Even though they do outnumber me, I should be able to push them off pretty easily. So all my brigades in this army actually are sharpshooters. I don't have, except for the Louisiana Tigers, the only Zouavian because they're original game unit. Oh, they're down to 500 men. Oof. So, I'm going to pause this here and I'll be back once the action starts. Alrighty, I was wrong on where they were coming in at. You can see them all right down here. Look at all those dust trails over here at the McLean Ford. So, I have a feeling they're going to repeat. The last time we had to defend up in this direction, which was, I think the defensive point was the unfinished railroad cut. They started out down here. They came up this way towards the Warrenton Pike. Following this road here. There's no name on it. But last time they came up this road, cut through the wood, and marched along this road to head towards the objective point. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start shifting these other divisions down here. And we should be able to hold them from back this way. Yep. There we go. Send you there, and here's the engineers. So we'll get you working on some breastworks over this way. Should be able to catch them out over here trying to fight their way through. Like I said last time, they came up this road, cut through the wood, and marched along this road along here. I have a feeling the AI is going to repeat that same process again. So hopefully I'll have these troops in position before they arrive. I'll be back. Yep, they are definitely following that same course of action as before. Your cavalry brigade and an infantry brigade. It's kind of what we saw the last time they had this plan of action, where those two were by themselves, everybody else back this way. Seems strung out along the road, these dust trails. So my infantry is all shifting position. It's going to be a little bit before they get in where they need to be. It looks like the 4th Division no viewer units in this division, probably getting the initial wave of the assault. I'm going to have the engineers start building some breastworks this way, connecting everything in a line down along here. So, it's just a race to see who's in position first. I'll be back. Alright, they've come into range of my artillery. And we'll see if they start redeploying. I pushed this division up from this back fence line to this forward fence line, because I don't want to come up here and take an advantage of any cover that they're able to grab there. My other divisions are still coming up this way. They had to cut through all these woods and whatnot. I'm still back this way, actually. These guys are taking some circuitous route. Probably, I didn't turn off the road march order, so they're going for the nearest road. As soon as they're back behind the line, I'll have them cut over this way and into the woods. Are they stopping? Yes, they are. And why'd you guys stop firing? There's on fire. Will orders should be firing. It says they're firing. All right. Oh. Doesn't even look like they're loading. Are you going to come straight on my line? All the better. So Stewart's Corps is on the field, and I do have one infantry division coming forward. As these guys stack up, I'm just trying to figure out where to put them in line. I'm going to let them flesh out a little more before I start moving them, really. They put their engineers to work because they're still not perked up. Since this one battery's not firing. Yeah. Oh, they got... Oh, there they go. Nope. They just don't have a good field of fire over here. But as these units get close, it'll be able to hit them as they come in front of the entrenchments. That's fine. And let's move this division up to this fence line. The Tigers... First VMI infantry and shavers. Only the one viewer unit in that division. We got your 22nd Virginia, Rockbridge, and Hampton's Legion. And they'll be falling in line over here. I'm going to be bringing Stewart's Corps up in reserve as they come onto the field. I just got to let them shake out first. This cavalry's about to ride right into my rifles. It's even better. At least one brigade from that division's moving. What the hell's going on with the other two? Where's my other division? Oh yeah, my avatar got wounded in the initial skirmishing from the siege. One thing I don't like about siege is officers get wounded and you really don't get reports on it. That cavalry will be gone soon. Surprised they're not gone already. There you go. Yeah, 50% casualties, but they still fighting strong. That's BS. Get some more. There they go, fully broken. Is she still digging? Yeah. No. It's up at the 22nd. They're moving slow. And this division swing over here. It looks like they're going to try and march past me. Problem is, I do have Enfields, but their Springfields do have a little more range. If these guys have Springfields, they can outrange me slightly. Nope, they're pushing in. My initial volley should have done some good damage to them. Up 50 and 65. Where's Lee and Yule? They come up here, or are they still back here? All the way back there. Jeez. I don't know why these units are blobbing up like this. I actually did a hard save and restart. They shouldn't be blobbing up. I should have cleared up all the memory. Yep, that brigade's broken. That one's breaking. I don't think they have very high morale. I didn't even look at that. Now the morale's at 48. Get on the damn fence. They're pushing out to my right now. Okay. All right, change of orders, 1st Division. You're coming out this way. How's Stewart looking? Looks like most of his forces are on the field now. Division moving. I already ordered 1 division forward. Like I said, I'm waiting for these guys to work themselves out before they start clogging up the roads. Get on that damn fence. I really don't understand the blobbing. It's kind of annoying the hell out of me. Let's speed this along a little bit. Rock Bridgey falling right there. Turn Shaver to meet that. And they have their new orders. Good. Who's their division commander? What the hell? It's the Durham Rangers again, all the way. Worms, if you're watching this, your unit's just... every battle so far. Wow, they got less than 500 men in this brigade. I need to do something about that. That brigade's the size of a regiment. 22nd. You guys turn slightly and face. Yeah. We're going to give these guys halt orders. See if that clears up the blobbing. Usually I'll clear up the blob. Want to get them on that fence right there. Yeah, this brigade's not going to hold out long. Looks like they're just pushing on this flank. What the hell? What the hell's going on there? Something's going on. It's a little wacky. Alright, guys. Receive. Surprise Shaver's Brigade is still standing, to be honest. Looks like they're actually about to see off a brigade, too. Nope, there they go. Alright, first VMI, hold in there. Start swinging down their flank. Yeah, there's the Durham Rangers. Before you run past the grunts, let's get you guys halted. These guys are still all the way back here. Doesn't look like I need them, but I need to get this draft going, looking at some of the strength of some of these units. on, give them those hold orders. There we go. Come on. It looks like they're pulling out already. There we go. Yeah, they're pulling off. Not much of a battle. So they don't have any morale as it is. And it's down to 39 already. Come on, stay on them. Don't blob up. I'll keep killing them. I want to capture some more Springfield rifles. Yeah, the way they're blobbing up and like the way this unit's facing is looking, there's something seriously wrong. There they go. Let's speed this along now. Actually, let's do a hard save right here. Just in case there's that bug at the end. Look at that battery. That facing's all messed up. There it goes. Alright. Pause this here, and we'll take a look at the our review brigades did. Of course, Shenandoah was not in the fight. Let's go 1st Division first. And Durham Rangers didn't fight. My grunts did 243 casualties. 2nd Division did not fight. 3rd Division. The VMI infantry caused 185 casualties. I thought they caused more than that. Same with Shavers, because he did 127, and he saw off that one brigade by himself. Yeah, we did not. This was not a big casualty battle at all. So I'm looking at like 800 casualties to his 1,500. This was not a big fight. This fight looked bigger than it really was. Let's speed this along now. I really thought that was going to be a little bit harder there. They did not stand and fight at all. Their morale is just crap. Yeah, so I lost 731 infantry. No cavalry, no guns. Buell lost 1,300 of his 19,000 infantry. 200 of his 350 cavalry. He only had the one battery with 5 guns for a total of 1,600 of his 19,000. So, really, I mean, 9th and 10th Manassas in the grand scheme of things are basically skirmishes. They have no morale whatsoever. I'm just going to quit out of here. No, I'll be back after the load screen. Alright, victory at 10th Manassas. These two battles just shouldn't have happened. Their morale was not in any condition to make any type of attacks. So the enemy has reportedly suffered total casualties of 1,609 men. There are 175 killed and 187 captured. Morale's believed to be stable. It's anything but that. Our casualties total 731 men, with 65 killed, 98 missing, and the rest are wounded. We've captured 897 rifles and 3 guns from the battlefield, and 174 soldiers have been sent down to Andersonville Prison. So think there's actually less casualties than the first skirmish. Saxon lost face. Both Buell and McClellan should be like they both should have been sacked at this point. Every commander I've fought so far should have been sacked at this point. Well, let's let this roll off. Yep. And now the Department of Washington. Oh, they just keep coming. Department of Washington with the West Virginia force. And this will actually be an almost even on numbers battle. So, actually, Department of Washington is ahead. So, we are actually going to end this episode here. I'm not going to put you guys through a third battle that's not going to last very long. So, we'll open up the next episode with a battle in the May monthlies. Because we are on May 5th and still haven't done the monthly yet. So, yeah. We'll call it an episode here. If you're a new viewer, return viewer, if you're not yet subscribed, please think about hitting that subscribe button. If you do, remember to hit that bell icon so you alert when the next videos come out. If you've been following along the series and enjoying the content, please remember to hit that like button before you go away. Also, if you'd like a brigade in one of my armies, please let me know what state it's from, type of unit, uniforms, weapons, and officers, and I will oblige on all counts if possible. And I will see you all at the next episode.